Team GB came to Bristol University in January of 2014 to ask us to help design their chain drive for the Rio Olympics to take place in 2016. The track bikes are the fastest bikes in the world that go up to 50 miles per hour, and so every part of the bike must be fully optimised for speed. So we had to ensure that the chain and sprockets are efficient as possible at transferring the power from the pedals to the rear wheel. And even though the power loss is very small, it can still make the difference between winning or losing an Olympic race. So it was important to maximise the efficiency so that we could get the best combination of chain and sprockets. One of the challenges of the project was having test rigs that were accurate enough for the Olympics. We did do a lot of endurance testing using a turbo trainer, but we knew it was not accurate enough for measuring the slight differences in efficiency that we needed to identify the best components. So we needed a radical idea, a new super accurate test rig. One of the breakthroughs we had was to think of using a pendulum to measure efficiency. We realised that if we drove a chain drive with a swinging pendulum, then we could measure efficiency by monitoring how slowly the pendulum came to rest. We also realised that if we used a laser to measure the movement of the pendulum, then we could get extremely accurate results. You can see the test rig here. It has a chain and 2 sprockets. It also has a swinging pendulum. The laser is measuring how quickly the pendulum is slowing down, and the swinging of the pendulum is shown on a screen. If the pendulum goes for a long time, then that shows we have a fast and efficient chain drive. But if the pendulum goes for a very short time, that shows that there's too much friction in the drive. We knew that it might produce some really surprising and interesting results, and it certainly did. As the sprockets got bigger, we noticed that the pendulum went for longer and longer, and that meant that larger sprockets were more efficient. This discovery was fascinating because it was really turning existing design rules on their head. For years, bike designers have been making sprockets smaller and smaller to save weight, but our tests were actually showing that larger sprockets can be much more efficient and best overall. In total, we spent 2 years carrying out testing and optimization of the chain drive. When the Olympics came, there was great excitement and anticipation. When we saw the bikes on live TV, then we knew this wasn't a dream but a reality. One of the commentators was Chris Boardman, and he immediately noticed the large sprockets, which was really nice and showed that they were making an impression. Team GB did incredibly well at the Rio Olympics, winning 6 golds, 4 silvers and 2 bronzes, and setting 2 world records, which was an incredible achievement for one sports event. Of course, Team GB's success was mainly down to the riders, but they still rely on having the best, fastest bikes in the world, and to produce those you need scientists and engineers. There were many people involved at Bristol University, including technicians, students, researchers and lecturers. We were very proud to play a part in the success of the Rio Olympics.